fifth graders, it's Mia again. So now it's time for the fun part, picking what instrument you want to play. You can choose whatever instrument you want as long as Mrs. Hoyer has it available. Some of you may have heard these instruments before, but just in case you haven't, I want to give you all at least an idea of what each instrument sounds like. To do this, I'm going to play the beginning of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then I'm going to show you a couple clips from some people of our very own band who have been playing the instruments for a number of years, so you can tell what it sounds like if you stick with it. So starting off with the woodwind section, we will start with the flute. The flute sounds a little bit like this. But now let's hear what the flute sounds like with a group of people. And here is a bonus clip of a solo and a duet on the flute. Now let's hear the clarinet. This is what it sounds like. And here is our very own clarinet players demonstrating the instrument. Here's a bonus clip of a solo as well. Now for our last member of the woodwind section, we have the saxophone. And now let's listen to some experienced players. Next, a saxophone solo. Let's move on to the brass section. For our first brass instrument, we have the trumpet, and it sounds a little bit like this. But now, let's hear a pep band song from a few of our trumpets. The next clip we have is one of the best trumpet solos we have, which is in a song called Louie Louie. Our second brass instrument is the French horn. We only have one French horn player in our band right now, and here are her and Mrs. Hoyer playing together. Thirdly, we have the trombone. But now, let's hear from some people who have been playing the trombone for as long as 7 years. And next, we have both a trombone duet and a trombone solo. Next, we have the euphonium. To show off the euphonium, we have 2 pep band songs and 1 solo. The last instrument in the brass section is the tuba. This is the lowest instrument in our band. But this is what the tuba can sound like if you stick with it for a number of years. Here is a tuba solo from someone who plays the tuba in college. And last, but certainly not least, we have the percussion section. It's important to know that if you choose to become a percussionist, you will have to learn to play all these percussion instruments. You won't be able to pick just one. Another important thing you should know is that if you want to become a percussionist, you will have to audition. There are usually a lot of kids who want to play percussion, so Mrs. Hoyer will have whoever wants to audition, and then she will choose 3 to 5 kids to continue playing, depending on the size of your class. But if you become a percussionist, you will definitely be playing the snare drum, the bass drum, and the bells. And during pep band, you will also have the chance to play on both our trap set and our quads. So now that you have a basic idea of what each percussion instrument sounds like on its own, I want to show you how amazing they can sound when you put them all together. We have now covered all the instruments in our band. It's time for you to choose which one you want to play. I really hope this little explanation has helped you guys decide which instrument you want to try to learn. But if you don't quite know yet, that's okay. Mrs. Hoyer will now give you guys the chance to go around and try to actually make a sound from each of the instruments. So you might get a little better idea from that. Again, I am so happy that each and every single one of you are going to be in band. But I want to remind you guys, in the beginning, you might not sound that great. You're going to have to practice for quite some time before you're actually able to make a good sound. But don't worry, you will eventually get there. And when you do, it's a lot of fun. Be sure to check out some of my instrument-specific videos after you've chosen which instrument you're going to play. See ya!